Wintry weather on the way for us. Let's find out how it's going to affect our lives tomorrow. Here's KDKA meteorologist Ray Petlin. Ray.
Much of the day tomorrow is actually going to be quiet. It's not until the evening where we start to see more of this unfolding over the area. And you can see there is an element of rain. There's an element of a mix. And of course, there's an element of snow. And when you hear winter storm system, a lot of the thoughts tend to go towards the snow part of things. But it's that mix and the freezing rain potential, along with a flood potential, that is going to be the biggest impacts that we'll be having from this system as it cuts through. So we'll get up into tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. There's been some drizzle up into Garrett County, and it's freezing. So some slick spots there for the next few hours, and maybe a light little area of snow early tomorrow morning. And that's all we're expecting, is a little quick passing snow shower for early tomorrow. Otherwise, it should be a quiet start to the day and quiet up until about 6, 7 o'clock when we start seeing the bigger area of moisture taking over. And once we get into that time period, you can see that pink, and you never want to see pink on a radar or future radar, because that's the mix. But this also signifies that freezing rain potential, and this could mean some slick spots developing. And Pittsburgh does get in on that for a little bit, but the warm air wins out. We change it over to all rain, and I think we're going to spend most of this event in rain in the city of Pittsburgh and south. Now it's up to the north, where we'll have a prolonged period of that freezing rain before it transitions to rain for a bit. Same deal up into the ridges, and then it comes to an end with maybe a few snow showers, but that is not going to leave us much in the way of snow accumulation. So it's the slick spots that are a concern, and it's the flooding that's a concern, and this should be wrapping up by the time we get into mid-morning on Friday. So mainly south of Pittsburgh, look for rain. Pittsburgh and nearby, look for a mix, that wintry mix, potentially freezing rain, transitioning to rain, but it'll be more on the rain side after that brief period of time. Now, that wintry mix and the freezing rain lingers longer to the north and up into the ridges, and that's why we're looking for those spots to be the big concerns for slick travel. Now, when it comes to flooding, we'll likely see some flood watches issued, because we're looking at an excess of an inch of new rain on top of an already saturated ground. This could even lead to some rises in the rivers that will probably not crest until this weekend. So that's the other part of it. And then we have this flood advisory we've been talking about until further notice for the point. So expect the Mon Wharf to remain closed, and expect some water coming up on the North Shore Riverwalk. And right now it's sort of iffy as to what's going to be occurring with the 10th Street bypass, but we'll let you know if that is closed or impacted by this as we get more information as this system continues to unfold. Tonight, though, breezy, 26 degrees. There is going to be just a few little areas of drizzle out into Garrett County, and that's leading to some slick spots, but it's not until later tomorrow where we see the more widespread precipitation taking over. Same deal for Friday. That'll be early, and then we'll wrap up these first alert days. Much more quiet weather for the rest of the forecast, even a little bit of a warm-up. We'll be right back.